Hello, Attire Club friends. Today I am joined by one of the most entertaining people in the online watch community. A very funny guy and always captivating. If you don't know him, you will. He's also very popular. It's none other than Chronondo, Captain Koln, Mr. Watches himself, Danar Vidanarto. Hello,
Hi,
Dan. How are you?
hi everyone. I'm doing good, thank you. How are things?
It's okay. It's great to talk to you, to see your wonderful jacket. So when we met at Basel World, which now is
Right,
pretty much history. But when we met, you were very popular there because people were so fascinated with the fact that you were wearing lots and lots of watches on your jacket.
right.
I don't know if that was your first watch jacket or not, but it
Well, that was my very first jacket. Yeah, I mean the idea was actually to make fun of watch seller on Bali or from Thailand. You know, if you're lying down on the beaches, they will come to you and open the jacket and offering you, you know,
yeah,
so you want to buy Rolex, yeah.
yeah.
And that was like, I was making fun of it, but in a positive way.
Yeah, but it soon became kind of like a mascot because people were so fascinated with it. And I was,
I didn't yeah, actually I didn't expect that kind of attention. I was surprised with those. Yeah, that was I was speechless by the reactions.
yeah. And so, um, how many watches can you sew on a jacket?
I could sew until around 100 watches, but I don't have that much watches. So
Yeah, yeah, but
yeah.
how many did you put on a jacket, for example? Did you
Oh,
put more than 20?
yeah. On my first jacket, I put 40 watches. Yeah,
40.
and 40.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
on this jacket, it's really small jacket, so that's why I couldn't sew that much. It's 22 watches.
22 watches. And what are
Yes.
from what brands are the watches that you're sewing?
Well, it's pretty much mixed, from Kickstarter, from new brands, from high-end watches, like a two-door,
Oh,
or Karl Bucherer, or local brands, German brands. Well, I love watches. I don't care about the brands, about the well, it. I need to like it. I have to like the watch, especially when it's colorful. So I like colorful watches. Yeah,
do you have
you
any
see.
favorite brands or models that you're wearing,
Um,
or not necessarily?
well, favorite watch is or brand I have here. It's a Nomos. I guess all of you or most of you guys know the brand Nomos.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is limited edition celebrating the fall of German Wall. So Berliner Mauer.
Sure, sure.
So it's like Independence watch. That's why my favorite one. And the second one is Tudor Pepsi. I'm wearing now, so I always wear two watches. I don't know. It sounds weird, but I just love wearing two watches. So
And what is kind of, I mean, of course, you're very popular on social media, but what is kind of like people's reaction to, you having so many watches on? Do some people look at you and say, "Oh my God, you shouldn't do that with the watches"? I think it's funny. I think it's really,
I mean,
different.
yeah, some reaction were really funny. First, well, most of the people said, "Are they real?"
Right.
Since I'm Asian, well, it can't be real. I mean, it can't be original watches because how could you dare wearing watches outside? And it's very dangerous. But I didn't think about it. I mean, I was in Switzerland, so there is no crime.
They allow
Yeah,
it. They allow it on the streets
yeah,
of Switzerland.
exactly. Yeah. No, it was pretty much funny. I mean, are they real? Did you buy in Bangkok? Were you in China? Like those kind of cliche. Prejudice. Yeah.
Right. So, but I think many people probably think, I mean, they're in this belief, you know, when you see so many watches, you're like, oh my God, is that, because I imagine it must be worth a lot, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's quite expensive, right, to have so many watches on a jacket.
Yeah, the first jacket was about 40,000 euro worth.
40,000.
Yeah,
And
yeah. That was I had the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak on the top. So hang on.
oh,
I guess.
oh my God, it's not just, is that your horse?
Well, I live just in front of this hill, and there are two horses living here, and they know me already. So every time I come with my sorry
Well, it's very
later.
you. It's very on brand to have a horse pop into the picture, I would say.
Right.
So
It's okay.
was the jacket the one that you where you
Sorry, I didn't expect this. Stop it.
does he have a name?
Dancer.
Dancer, right?
Dancer. Yes, dancer later. Later, okay? Not now. I'm busy now, okay?
Maybe he doesn't understand English. You should speak in German.
Okay. Nicht jetzt. Nicht jetzt, ja? Später,
Nicht
okay?
später, nur später. 5 Minuten.
Okay, let's continue.
Anyway, so was this the jacket where you had the one that cost really much, right? So you said 40,000 euros. Is this the one with 40 watches?
Sorry, say it again.
So the jacket, the one that was the most expensive, was this the one
Yes.
with the 40 watches?
Yes. Oh God. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that was the one with 40 watches. I mean, as I mentioned before, not all watches are expensive. Some are really cheap, you know, like 100 euro or 50 euro. So it doesn't have to be expensive. So I mix all the price range on my jacket. So from 50 euro to 10,000 euros, and yeah, it just for me it was well, art of collecting watches. You know, it doesn't have to be expensive. So
Yeah. And I think also what I wanted to touch, sorry, yeah, it's very funny with the horse. What I really wanted to touch on was, so you make these really funny Instagram and TikTok videos
yes.
that I think I really like the one with your Rolex is fake. That was funny, yeah. And then when Baselworld was canceled, you made another very funny one where you were just like reading the paper.
The one with the Taylor Swift screaming. Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
very
was
first.
screaming, constant screaming. So what is your
Stop.
take?
Sorry.
What is your take on what's going on today in the watch community at large? For example, do you feel there's a difference between the online watch community, what people are doing and saying online, and what is happening in the real world, or do you feel they're more connected? And where do you think what are the trends in watchmaking and in watch fairs, given that Baselworld is canceled and all that?
Yeah, well, the trends will be that some of watchmakers, they will just introduce their novelties online. They don't go to the exhibition anymore to save money, or it is cheaper, or it is faster and less work, you know. But for us watch collectors, it's very pity. I mean, we want to see the watch, we want to touch it, we want to put it on, we want to try. We want to make a selfie with the watches, you know, like this. So we are missing that kind of moments on Baselworld, and I guess it will change a lot, but not now. Yeah, we'll see the development of a watch industry. I guess at least until December, we will see if this kind of online novelties introduction will have a huge success or not. We will see it, but I guess it's not going to be the same again.
Yeah. And are you already
Yeah.
planning to go to any fairs or so?
I'm going to go to the Grand Prix in Ghent, in Geneva, in
Yeah.
November. It's like Oscar Academy for watches.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've heard about that?
Sure. Sure. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be in November, and in October there will be a watch show in Düsseldorf in Germany.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
watch show in Düsseldorf. I didn't know that.
yeah. It's been 10 years. They were in Munich since 10 years, but they moved to Düsseldorf last year. So it's going to be the second year in Düsseldorf, which is 1 hour from Cologne, where I'm living now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and until then, I will make a new jacket.
Oh, that's so great. New watches too, or just how many times do you repurpose a watch?
How many times?
Yeah, so do you use it for several jackets, right?
Well, yeah, I have so far 4 jackets, and sometimes I take this off and then put on the other jacket. And you know what? My very first jacket that you saw already on the battle world, it is now like this. I mean, this.
Oh,
You
well,
see, it's toilet papers on it.
yeah, well, I have to say that's quite a change for the jacket.
I
When
know,
I
I know,
saw it, it was
I know.
back.
Yeah, but then I could still sew this watches back to that jacket, but it take me about 8 hours. So 8 hours.
Oh, so it's not so hard to make it, right? You can really.
Well, I am now, let's say, very good sewer. Yeah, I do it now quicker than last year. So maybe it takes me 4 hours rather than 8 hours like before. So
Okay.
I'm pretty, yeah.
And
I learn a lot.
do you have some other things in the works? Do you want to put watches on other things?
Well, my idea was putting, some straps in different colors
Mm-hmm.
or maybe diamonds, but it's too generous because if it's fall down, then I can't see it.
Yeah.
So, well, I will stick with watches. Maybe that's my unique signature.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
it sure is. And can you also tell me something about your websites? Because I think you have two websites, right?
Right. I have two websites. The one is my blog, so where I write about watches. It's very simple word, a lot of pictures on it. So I don't write that complicated. Yeah, it's very simple so that everybody can know. And the second page is my marketplace for watches, where you can sell your pre-owned watches. Yeah, it's all for free. It's like eBay, but it's just free of charge, so you don't have to pay anything.
And not even
Mr.
a commission,
It's
or
called no commission, nothing. I don't charge anything. It's called mrwatches.de. You can have a look. It's completely free of charge.
and is it international or is it just German or European or what?
Well, so far the language is in German, but I'm trying to do a bilingual, so in English as well. But it took me about maybe 6 months until I got all transferred into English.
Yeah, yeah.
But so far in German. But you can also put, if you're in Australia, also your watches on my website. I will promote on my Instagram and Twitter. So.
Okay. Well, that's so great. Is there anything else that you wanted? What didn't we touch on? So I think it's so amazing that you're making this mix of watches and that you're sewing it, you're wearing it. It's very interesting to me. If you can't decide which watch to wear today, just wear all of them,
But I have two types of watches. The one is which I wear daily, yeah, to any occasion, to the party where I work, where I go for shopping, etc. It's a two-door. My two-door Pepsi is my daily watch, and then I mix it up. Sometimes, yeah, it depends on my outfit. If it's blue, then I need a blue watch. If it's red, then I need the one with the red dial. So it's just matching.
Yeah. Can I ask how many watches do you have in your collection overall? About
70.
70. Okay, that's a
I'll
lot.
show you. The funny thing is, I just put it here inside everything.
What?
It's all watches.
Oh, oh my God.
I know. I mean, you know, most people they put their watches in a box, yeah, one by one. I just throw it inside in one small bag, plastic bag. I don't know.
And
I
do you
just
just carry it with you, like just
no, 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 no,
going
no, no, no,
shopping
no,
in Kern, like just
no.
bag of watches?
Well, it's I'm not outside. I do this actually for you. I actually don't wear this kind of watches outside like here, but it's safe, so why not? And I would just want to show you. That's
Yeah.
why.
Well, thank you so much. Then I think it's so amazing, and it's so funny in a way, because it's out of the box. It's not something you would expect. And it's very interesting to find out about your website as well, because I know people who are interested in it, and I'm sure many people who are watching are going to be interested in it. And just tell
Right.
everyone where they can follow you on Instagram, on TikTok.
Yeah, well, follow me on Instagram, Chronondo, on TikTok. I'm surprised that it it's getting huge. I mean, my TikTok community, I didn't expect it because TikTok is actually for children, yeah, for kids. Or you have to be sexy, or you have to be handsome, you have to be have a big boobs or nice ass. That's yeah. So just follow me on TikTok. It's called Mr. Watches. You will like my funny contents with the horse, yeah, with the horse.
It's yeah, the horse is a lot. Well, thank you so much for
All
for
right.
doing this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for
And
having
I
me.
hope to
I
see you
will.
again, maybe at a fair or something. That would be really
Yes, I
cool.
will. Exactly. Look forward.
Okay. Well, wish you all the best, Dan.
Stay healthy.
Cheers. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye. Ciao.